Are Pakistan favourites for the T20 World Cup? Tom Moody, Gautam Gambhir, Ajit Agarkar, Osman Samiuddin, and Gaurav Sundararaman to give us their two bits. Let's start with Tom Moody, shall we? Tom, are they favourites? Tell me they are.
No, I don't think they are. They obviously came into the tournament as a team that a number of people felt that could qualify for the semi-finals. They've played exceptionally well to this point, but to label them favourites now, I think would be a mistake. You only have to look at the way that England are playing. I would consider them playing a more powerful and more upbeat brand of T20 cricket than what Pakistan is, and I'm not taking anything away from what Pakistan have done.
Ajit Agarkar, you like this team in terms of the amount of bowling options they have. They seem to have all the skill sets on offer. How far can they go?
I think they're one of the favourites for sure. Because of the way they're playing. Can their batting sort of sustain throughout this competition? We'll have to wait and see. Or will they do a Pakistan that we know of the years gone by? A little bit unpredictable at the moment. They're doing everything which doesn't come naturally. They're bowling well, they're batting well, they fielded really well. So they're certainly one of the favourites for me.
Gautam Gambhir, are they favourites or anywhere close to that?
From the bowling point of view, probably they've got the strongest bowling lineup in this competition. Yes, but from the batting point of view, I think England. It's because England's batting is far better than Pakistan. But yes, they've shown it in this competition that bowling can win you the tournament as well. So it's very difficult to actually say that Pakistan are the favourites. At the moment, I still go with England.
Now, what we do know of Pakistan is, of course, they tend to win ICC tournaments differently when they do. They don't start well, they come from behind and they peak towards the end. This is a little different.
Yeah, I think everyone's worried that this might be the 99 World Cup where the best team for so long and then got to the final and then they had that abysmal
Then what happened, Tom? What happened in the final? What happened? I do not know.
Came up against Tom Moody and had this.
You only have to win the last game of the tournament.
Exactly. No, I mean, I think they've got a couple of things that have come into place for them. Namely, in Asif Ali, they haven't found him. They've been trying to use him, trying to get the best out of him for a while now. But they managed to bring him to this tournament, and that's the one thing that their batting was missing. But their batting is built for some UAE pitches, so anchor heavy, and they need a little bit of firepower at the end, which I think is probably what holds them back from being outright favourites. I think England in that sense are just a crazy level of batting. I think they've got options in their bowling, which is great. I feel like they're slightly underdone. They're living off the back of a couple of good results now, but yeah, they'll get to the semis. And after that, then I think we'll know which Pakistan is really here.
They've certainly got more than a foot in the semi-finals. Gaurav Sundararaman's put all the numbers into it and has come up with the perfect formula to tell us how far they're going to go.
So no team has actually won a World Cup unbeaten. So that was something which I found surprising. Pakistan have two oppositions in Namibia and Scotland, and then they have two semi and a final. So if they're going to win this, I guess they have to win this. I am guessing they'll win this unbeaten, right? And that's not very easy. To win 70 20s in a row, even in a league format, is not very easy at all. It's very hard. Very few teams have done it. I don't think they are favourites for me. I think the semis and finals becomes a kind of a lottery. We saw what happened in 2016. England were winning the final all through, and then suddenly you had one over which kind of changed the game. New Zealand came in unbeaten in 2016, if I remember right, and they lost the semi to England. So the semis and finals, since it's not like the IPL style, you don't have a second chance.
Ajit, the one thing that makes Pakistan one of the red hot favourites, they probably got going better than other teams from what you see.
Yeah, I think they're bowling, isn't it? It's, their batting, they've got the job done, but it's the bowling which has set up most games, which has made their batting a lot easier. I think Shaheen Shah Afridi looks, for someone so young to lead the attack, it's not easy. Lots of wicket-taking options. I mean, even Rauf with that extra pace, Hassan Ali can be a bit expensive, but again, takes wickets. They're doing most things right at the moment.
So for me, I think Haris Rauf, he's the standout guy. It's easy to bowl with the new ball. It's easy to bowl the first over, especially when you can swing the ball. So Shah Afridi has actually bowled well with the new ball. But actually, if you see the tough overs, that's been bowled by Haris Rauf. He bowls in the middle overs. He bowls in the death as well. And he's been the standout performer as well, especially with his pace and his accuracy as well, which probably makes Pakistan's bowling the best in this competition.
Yes, Ajit and Gautam for endorsing Pakistan's bowling. Pakistan's greatest ever bowler believes that Asif Ali was quite something the other night against Afghanistan. Don't we all? Wasim Akram echoes the sentiments of a number of us. And Tom, not everyone's middle order finishers, hard hitters have shown up at this World Cup. That perhaps puts Pakistan in a unique place too.
Well, I think that's put them in a unique place because that was the real question mark they had coming into the tournament. I think they came into the tournament, we all believed that they had a very good bowling attack. And what I like about their bowling attack, it's very diverse. The one question mark was that finisher, but that seems to have sorted itself out with Asif sort of finding his confidence on the international stage. They've got a lot of experience in their middle order with Hafiz and Shoaib, which gives them that sturdiness, which at times you may need. Now you may need in Dubai and the UAE because of early wickets. So to me, that they have a pretty complete side. But coming into the tournament, there was a question mark, but that's now been removed.
I think the one thing I'll add is possibly just their experience. I don't think there's any team out there that has played as much T20 cricket in the UAE. I think, Gaurav, you may correct me if I'm wrong, but I think since the PSL began in 2016, I don't think Pakistan has lost a single T20 international in the UAE that they've played here. So, they're very, very comfortable in these conditions.
Oh my God, they're not dropping a catch at the moment, let alone a game. That's not going to happen. So let's get one quick response. Semi-finalists, runners-up or winners at this stage? It's okay if you guys are wrong. In the end, whatever your cricketing gut and heart and mind is telling you, how far will Pakistan go? Gaurav, semi-finalist, runner-up, winner?
Runner-up.
Okay, Ajit?
Semi-finalist.
Gauti?
Runner-up.
Runner-up. Okay, Tom?
Semi-finalist.
Ooh, 2-2. Usman?
I go with runners-up.
You guys are all a colossal disappointment to everyone who clicked on this video. And under the headline, will Pakistan go all the way, or are Pakistan tournament favorites? Our panel says no, but our panel may not know what you guys know in your comment sections. Just fire away. We've enjoyed this chat. Thank you very much. Gautam Gambhir, Ajit Agarkar, Tom Moody, Gaurav Sundararaman, and Usman Samiuddin. Let's see how far Pakistan go. I'm backing them too.